In the heart of Ghana, among the elders and spirits, a tale is whispered. A tale of a skull that speaks, a cursed relic. And the woman who listened too closely. Her name was Nana Yaa, and she never should have answered. "It speaks to me," she told the villagers. "It whispers the secrets of the dead." But the village elders feared it. "Throw it away, Nana Yaa," they begged. "Nothing good comes from the bones of the lost." But she refused, and the skull kept whispering, "Nana Yaa." The voice was soft, ancient, like the wind through a graveyard. "Listen," and she did. That was her first mistake. Something was changing. The trees leaned closer, the stars vanished behind black clouds, and Nana Yaa began to laugh in her sleep. The skull was no longer just whispering. It was speaking through her. "They buried me alive," she whispered in another's voice. "I want vengeance." And vengeance it would have. The village woke to silence. Nana Yaa was gone, but the skull remained, and it was smiling. They searched the forest. They called her name, but the jungle only echoed back laughter. And in the darkness, something moved. She had returned, but she was not alone. Something else had come with her, and its voice hissed from the skull. More bones for the earth. The curse had been unleashed. The dead would not be silent, and Nana Yaa was no longer Nana Yaa. She was the voice of the forgotten, and she would make them all listen. The jungle was silent, the village forgotten. Only the skull remained, whispering, waiting, for the next fool to answer. The end. Here are moral lessons from the story of Nana Yaa's whispering skull, an African tale of wisdom, justice, and ancestral power. Wisdom and knowledge 1. The past whispers to those who listen. Our ancestors left stories, lessons, and warnings. Those who heed them avoid mistakes and find guidance in difficult times. 2. Knowledge is a responsibility. What we learn should not be hoarded or misused. Wisdom is meant to benefit others, not just the individual. 3. Wisdom is more valuable than gold. Material riches can be lost, stolen, or destroyed. But wisdom, once gained, stays with you and helps you navigate life's challenges. 4. Truth cannot be buried. No matter how much effort is put into hiding the truth, it will always find a way to surface, whether through time, people, or supernatural means. 5. Every voice matters. Even those who seem powerless, children, the elderly, or the unheard, may have the most important message to share. We must listen to everyone. Courage and Strength 6. Bravery is tested in the face of fear. Courage is not the absence of fear, but acting despite it. Nana Yaa had to face spirits and betrayal, proving that true strength is in perseverance. 7. The strongest warriors fight with their mind first. Physical strength is fleeting, but intelligence and strategy endure. It is the wise, not the reckless, who win the greatest battles. 8. Do not fear the dead. Fear the wicked, O ancestors, and spirits can guide or protect. The real danger often lies in the cruelty and deception of the living. 9. Silence can be powerful, and not every battle requires words or physical force. Sometimes silence forces the truth to reveal itself or allows wisdom to settle. 10. Stand for justice, even when alone. Many times, those who stand for truth and righteousness do so alone at first. But history remembers the brave, not the silent. Community and Leadership 11. A leader listens before they speak. Those in leadership must first understand the needs, fears, and wisdom of their people before making decisions. 12. The wise seek counsel from the elders. Elders are the keepers of past mistakes and successes. Ignoring their guidance often leads to repeating history's errors. 13. A village prospers through unity. One person alone cannot build an entire community. Success comes from cooperation and collective effort. 14. Titles do not make a leader, actions do. A true leader is defined by how they serve their people, not by the title they hold. A dishonest ruler is no leader at all. 15. Greedy rulers bring ruin. When those in power focus on their own gain instead of the good of their people, it weakens the land, economy, and spirit of the nation. Justice and integrity. 16. A lie may travel far, but truth will always catch up. Lies may spread quickly, but they eventually collapse under the weight of reality. Truth is patient, but persistent. 17. Justice delayed is justice denied. If wrongdoing is ignored for too long, it festers and grows, making it harder to correct. Justice must be timely. 18. The spirits do not forget injustice. Ancestors and unseen forces bear witness to the deeds of the living. Even if people forget, justice will find its way. 19. One cannot outrun their own shadow. Our actions follow us wherever we go. No one can escape the consequences of their deeds. 20. The innocent must be defended. To ignore the suffering of the weak is to be complicit in their oppression. True character is shown in standing up for those who cannot defend themselves. Spirituality and the supernatural. 21. The ancestors watch over us. The departed are not truly gone. They exist in the spiritual realm, influencing and guiding the living in unseen ways. 22. Power without wisdom is destruction. Strength, wealth, or influence, when wielded without wisdom, leads to disaster. Knowledge must come before action. 23. Spirituality is not for show. Faith and connection to the spiritual world should be personal and sincere, not a performance for status or approval. 24. The unseen world is as real as the visible one. Just because we do not see something does not mean it does not exist. Forces beyond our understanding shape the world. 25. Respect the forces of nature and spirit. Disrespecting sacred lands, rituals, and spiritual laws can bring misfortune. Balance with nature and spirit is key to harmony. Personal growth and humility. 26. Pride leads to downfall. Arrogance blinds people to their own weaknesses. The proud often fall the hardest. 27. Listening is the first step to learning. Those who refuse to listen will never grow. True learning begins with humility and an open mind. 28. Do not despise small beginnings. Ever.
Please share, like, and subscribe to the channel.